Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be hopping back into Supreme Arena and we are going to be challenging Puzzle's other set of defenses that he put out this week. So I'll put a link to his video in the description or in the pinned comment, and you can check that video out if you want to, but we're going to be challenging his free-to-play teams that he set up. So we've got a Aaron Olmis Shamira Burst team, we have a Tassie Pandora team, and then we have a Bonnie Siren Satrana dot damage team. So all really effective teams, and we're gonna see what we can do to beat these guys. I'm not sure if we're gonna beat all of them or if we'll beat two of them, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get in here. I'll get my team set up and I'll let you guys or I'll show you guys the teams and everything, so just give me one sec. Alright, so for our first team here, where we have an Aaron Olmis Shamira Niru Damon Burst type team, we are going to use our Maulers. So we've got Seth, Shakir, Satrana, along with our own Aaron and Olmis. So we're also going to be using Guardian Spell, and we're going to tornado everybody up, root them down. The same thing's going to happen to us, but Shakir's going to get to an ultimate in a relatively short amount of time, and as long as they're all still grouped up, he's going to CC most of them and start doing a lot of damage, and hopefully we can kill the Shamira before she gets to do her ultimate and have it up for long enough to kill our whole team. So I feel like this team should be pretty successful. It's very tanky with the Guardian spell, and with Shakir and Seth and everybody, it works out pretty well. It's a pretty strong team, especially for free-to-play players. So yeah, that's going to be team one. Team two is going to be a Tassie Pandora Lily May Shamira Damon team. So very similar to the team we're actually fighting. We're going to be at a very big Paragon disadvantage. So in my situation, this might not work. In your situation, if you're not at a Paragon disadvantage, it might be way better. But the goal is we have our Lily May as our rearmost hero so that she gets put into the Pandora box. That way when she comes out, she'll be able to block their Tassie's first ultimate, and that whole time that their Tassie is having to rebuild their energy, our Tassie should already be getting close to an ultimate herself, and maybe our Shamira gets an ultimate off, and we could have some decent results. So I'm kind of interested to see how this fight turns out, but that's going to be team two. Team three is then going to be a Siren, Bonnie, Niru dot damage team, and the way we're going to counter their dot damage team with Bonnie and Satrana is we're going to actually throw Sylvina on our team. So Bonnie is in a position where we can target her with Sylvina, and it's one of the best ways to actually shut down a Bonnie team, because what'll happen is Sylvina will stun the Bonnie before she can do put her aging debuff on my rearmost hero, and then that buys me time to get my dot damage going against them, and yeah, it should work out pretty well. So let's just go ahead and hit battle and see how this turns out. All right, so first team, our Aaron Olmis Maulers team. I really like this team a lot. Normally I'd run it with Fedor and Siren, but Aaron Olmis works out pretty well too. So we pull everyone in. Shakir's going to jump over. You'll see that he knocks everyone down right there, and then we should get some decent damage. Their Shamira is probably going to get to an ultimate, but I think we should be able to kill her before that ultimate does a crazy amount of damage. We get another tornado from the Aaron, and we're getting some kills there. I can't tell who we're killing at the moment, but Seth is getting some damage out there with his Predator's Lunge, also his ultimate. And yeah, there we go, we got the win. So that worked out pretty well for us. Even with the Shamira getting her ult out there, it just wasn't enough damage. But anyway, let's see what happens here on team two. So we blocked their Tassie ultimate. Our Tassie's almost halfway to a full energy bar, but it takes Tassie so long to build her energy up. Anyway, oh, there goes our Shamira. Yeah, I think that since our Pandora is only Supreme Plus, it puts us at such a disadvantage in the Paragon department. I just don't think we're going to be able to beat this team at the moment. Not with the heroes I'm having, because I'm limiting myself with my hero choices. I'm trying to keep it to like using the heroes that most people have built, whether they're a new player or been a veteran or whatever for a while. So yeah, it looks like they're taking a long time to kill my Lily May. That's actually kind of surprising, but I don't think we're going to be able to pull out a win, and I don't think Lily Mae is going to be able to solo this. So let's just let's speed this up a little bit, see what happens here. Okay, so yeah, there she died. Okay, all right. So yeah, I expected to lose that fight. That's just, yeah, it's a tough team. It's actually a pretty solid team. So anyway, let's see what happens here with our own dot damage team. So the Bonnie hasn't had a chance to get her aging debuff on our team yet, so it buys us some time. Hopefully we can kill their Siren before he gets to do any crazy damage. And we got their Bonnie Siren dead. Now we just got to finish off the rest of their team, and there we go. We got the win. So yeah, that's how I would go about trying to counter Puzzle's free-to-play defenses. Worked out pretty well. We can check out the damage numbers and everything. And yeah, we got Shakir doing the most damage on Team 1, followed up by Seth. And then, I mean, Citrana's done a little bit of damage, not a whole lot. Well, I guess she's actually, yeah, she did better than Seth, but Seth is a good finisher because his Predator's Lunge, he can just jump from hero to hero. If he's getting the kills, it'll reset the cooldown. Plus his ultimate is, it can be pretty devastating. So when Shakir gets those heroes pretty low, it's nice to have Seth there to finish them off. And then Team 3 was mostly Siren doing the damage, but our Bonnie did pretty well. But the key hero here was Sylvina, stopping their Bonnie from getting any damage out there. As you can see, she did nothing to us. So she didn't get her aging debuff activated or anything like that. But yeah, that's going to be the teams, I guess. So anyway, let's watch the replays of these two fights real quick, and then we'll call it a video. Alright, so let's go ahead and watch the first fight here, watch a replay of that real quick. Hopefully you guys will be able to see how Seth is able to finish off some of these heroes in a relatively short amount of time. Once he kills somebody with Predator's Lunge and resets that cooldown, it's kind of like a mini Harak. So if you wanted to, you could actually run Harak on this team, maybe in place of Olmus, but I really like that Aaron and Olmus root everybody down and just keep them in place for a while, and that allows, when Shakir does his ultimate, it allows Shakir to knock a bunch of them over and sort of, you know, keeps them at bay for a little bit longer than normal. And then we get the Seth Predator's Lunge kill there, another kill there, another kill there, and yeah, we get like 2 or 3 kills really quick in quick succession with Seth, and then he does an ultimate because he also feeds energy when he gets an assist or kills an enemy. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Now let me pull up the last fight and then we'll call it a video. Alright, so the last fight here, it's 2 dot damage teams. However, we're going to utilize Sylvina, like I was talking about, to shut down that Bonnie completely. And if the enemy is running a Bonnie dot damage defense and you can target her with Sylvina, I highly suggest doing it because, yeah, like I said, it completely shuts her down. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit replay and see how this goes for us. So we get the Sylvina to go over, stun the Bonnie. We get our own Bonnie to do her dot damage or get her aging debuff onto the Siren. Then the Niru and my Siren activate the dot damage, starts to spread. You can see how it kicks in, and then before you know it, the enemy Siren and the enemy Bonnie are both dead, and they are the win conditions for this team. If those 2 heroes go down, this enemy team's just not going to win, and worked out pretty well. So yeah, that's going to be about it for today. So yeah, if you guys need cheaper dragon crystals and whatnot, I got a loot bar link down below, Discord link down there too. And if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I really like brownness, yeah. It's yummy. I play games with y'all.